Hey everyone, welcome to the MDM Minute. So today is a little bit off tangent, the reality of reality. And I think the universe prompted me to get this video done and get it out to you. And again, this is just my opinion on places I have transversed, experiences that I've had. I've kind of put together a little story to help people truly understand that on some levels there is no free will and you are here living the script, basically. So if you know what the Akashic Records are, I'm not going to get into that in this video, but let's just assume for 1 second you are the greatest anthropologist that ever lived. And whenever you write a book, release a paper, the whole world looks to you. And you have a PhD from Harvard, double D, and everything else in between. And you want to write the world's greatest novel now. And to do that, you're going to fly down to the Amazon rain basin. And you're going to go through, you're going to move through the jungle for 3 months, and you're going to come across a tribe of people that have never had contact with the outside world. So based on your schooling or your conditioned mind, the best way to do that is to wave a white flag and live amongst them for 10 years and then come back and write the world's greatest novel. But from an evolved consciousness, the best way to do that is to be born into that society. But in order to do that, what do you have to let go of? Think about this for a second. What do you have to let go of? To have the truest experience within this culture, what do you have to let go of? You have to forget everything you were. So when you immerse yourself and you're born into that society and you live a lifetime as them, you have the truest experience, then you can come back and write the world's greatest novel. That is from a consciousness that has been evolved, not a conditioned consciousness. So what does all that mean? So in my experience, I truly believe that we are spirit energy living the human experience. So let's assume for a second that you want to have the purest form of the human experience. So this is where the Akashic Records come in. The Akashic Records are very much like the Library of Congress of all knowledge, past, present, and future. It's a great quantum database that holds all information for all time. And you're moving up and down these aisles of the book of lives on humans, and you come across your book of life. And you read it and you agree to that soul contract and you're born. And now you're living your life based on that book. So everything in that book, every action, every reaction, every amazing moment, every horrid moment, you're living. Everything, every emotion, all of it, you're living your soul contract based on that book. So let's say you go into, I love this one, you go into Baskin Robbins and they have 33 or 30 whatever flavors of ice cream, and you're playing around trying to figure out which one you want between the Funky Monkey and the Rocky Road. But you have to make a choice, folks. And you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you finally settle on one. We'll say the Rocky Road, no, the Funky Monkey. In your book of life, at that moment, it tells you that you're going to have the Funky Monkey. So what does that mean? It means, folks, you have no free will. Zero. Every decision, every emotion, everything that you choose to do has already been preordained, predestined. Okay? You have no free will. So then the question becomes, well, what's the point of living if everything I do it's about the experience? It's always been about the experience. When people move on, they pass on, death is not the end. It's just a reincarnation to go back to the form you were before you took embodiment. So, your dog, your cats have been friends of yours for a very, very long time. Well, time really doesn't exist. Time is a construct put together by man to gauge our own validity over distances, over a period of time. But in the universe, time doesn't exist. How can it? The distances between spaces are so vast that you can't. Time doesn't exist like that. So think about that. It's a big take. It's just my opinion. Telling someone that free will doesn't exist is a bold statement, but based on that very simple dialect, I think you kind of see where my thinking is going. And after you have passed on, you get recycled. You're probably at some energy bar on Venus saying, "Hi, Phil, how'd you like that experience?" And then maybe you choose to have another human experience. Think about it. It's just food for thought. Let your mind wander with that one. Leave some comments. I'd like to know what your thoughts are. Have a great day, folks.